Say thank you. No, it's bus station.
Hello everyone, it's me again and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today on this video, I'll be taking you along with me to see what a day in my life looks like, what a typical work day from start to finish really looks like. So I currently work with the NHS and I do an 8 to 4 job or a 9 to 5 job, which is totally dependent on the employee. Mornings can be a struggle for me, like getting up in the morning can actually be a tug of war for me, where I ask myself questions like, must I really go to work? Do I really have to work? Coupled with the fact that where my office is kind of far from where I'm living, so I have to get up very early in the morning and leave the house by 6 a.m. so that I can catch the bus and get to work on time. For those of you that are not morning persons like me, you would understand. So it's about 6 a.m. in the morning and it's really very cold. This UK weather can be very deceitful. Where you think it's getting warm, all of a sudden it becomes very cold again. We are actually still in winter, but I was expecting that the weather would have warmed up by now, but it's really very cold. So most times in the morning while going to work, I get to the shop just to get hot drinks to keep me warm. So I'll be having hot drink, a coffee. I'll be getting a coffee, and the regular coffee is about £2.80 and the large is from £3. So I'll be taking the regular one, which is £2.80. and it's gonna take me up to the next one. Well, I'll be picking the cappuccino because that's the coffee I would be taking today. And also it's going to be asking me if I want a regular cup or the large one, and I'll be picking the regular. The regular is from £3.10 and then the large is quite expensive than the regular cup. And it's going to take me to where I would proceed to payment, and then I would get my drink done. I couldn't show the part where I had to make the drink because I had to use my phone to make the payment. Afterwards, I walked down to the bus station or bus stop where I'll be taking the bus that will be taking me to work. And we finally arrived at the bus stop just in front of my office. So this is my office environment. This is actually where I work. So talking about the UK weather, if you observed, when I started the video, it was very dark and that was about 6 a.m. in the morning. So we are currently on a shorter day and a longer night, so it gets very dark quickly. When it's 4 p.m. it's already very dark. 4 p.m, 5 p.m, 6 p.m, it's totally dark. And likewise in the morning, even sometimes 8 a.m. in the morning, it's also very dark. And then when we move over to summer, it's going to be the opposite of what I just mentioned. So we are going to be on a longer day and a shorter night, and then by 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, it's already very bright. And then by 11 p.m. at night, it's very bright. And finally, we've arrived at my office. So this is where I work. This is my office. So you have to use your ID card to get access to the building. And I would have to use the lift because I'm on the 3rd floor. Funny enough, this lift has been broken for months now, even before I started this job, but it just got fixed days ago and I'm super excited about it because I cannot imagine myself climbing to the 3rd floor every day. This is exercise I did not plan for. I did it like first week and the second week and I was really exhausted. Here we are on the 3rd floor, so I have to use my ID card again to have access to the office. So first of all, I would have to sign in, keep my jacket, and then get started with work. But I'll be taking you guys through my office just to give you a little tour of how it looks like. So this is my work area. This is the lounge where you can have a seat if you want, and that is the toilet. This is the beverage room where we have our lunch. There is everything you could like think about here that would help you have a proper lunch. We have 2 refrigerators, and that is my food over there. That is my lunch for the day. And like I said earlier, the beverage room has everything that you could probably need to have a proper lunch or to have breakfast. It has microwave, it has hot water kettle, it has toast, and it has a TV just in case you want to watch TV and relax, and then it has a dining space. And this right over here is the car park for staff. And like I said earlier, this is the lounge where you could sit and have some time off work, because our work is very critical, so you just need to have some time off just to clear your head. And this is my space, this is my workstation, and I'll be logging into my system and I'll be starting work right away. You might be wondering why I'm in the office alone. Well, I'm not actually alone. You could see somebody over there, and again, I told you from the start of this video that you can either do 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. So I came in earlier, and then some people prefer coming in by 9. So it's like that. And this is me having my lunch. It's actually my break, so it's a 30 minutes break. I had pasta, some salad, and water. So this is the beverage room I showed you earlier on the video. So as at now, I'm done eating and I'll be going back to work. I'll just have to keep my food box back into the bag and take it with me instead of keeping it back in the fridge, because I'll be taking it home to bring food for the next day. And that is my water bottle over there. So that is that. I'm done eating and I am back to work. Forwarding to the good parts, this is me off from work and I am at the bus stop waiting for the bus, looking so stressed. And instead of me to head home, I stopped by to look at what was happening at the city center. There was a guy playing really cool music. I'll just play it for you guys in a minute. You know, it's actually good to have some refreshing moments after work, especially when you're doing a mental job, not actually a physical job, because mental jobs are always more stressful than physical job. So for me, one of my therapies going for shopping. Even if I am not going to buy anything, even if I'm going for a window shopping, I love to do that. It gives me some kind of calmness and it makes me refresh and relax. So I say, why not? I entered TK Maxx just to do some window shopping to see what they have and what I could get. And this is it. TK Maxx is one of the most affordable brand, although they don't have, I'm not sure they produce stuff themselves, but they get stuff from other good companies and then they sell at a very discounted prices, as you can see. So most of their things are very good, affordable, and they have good qualities. So if you ever want to do shopping at a very discounted price, I'll recommend TK Maxx, because most of their stuff are very nice and durable. And another good thing about TK Maxx is that they have all-in-one. Should I call it that way? Yes, I'll call it that way, because they have different varieties of stuff, from jackets to hoodie to bags to normal dresses to shoes, glasses, what have you, even makeup. They have it on the makeup section. And I saw this very nice cute red shoe, but I had something like this in black color, so I was like, nah, maybe later, some other time I'll come back for it. So I saw other really nice shoes. I also saw other nice, cute, affordable shoes. And one thing about TK Maxx is, if you ever visit the place and you see something you like, I would advise you get it immediately, because by the time you return, you might not see it. Like I said, they don't produce stuff themselves. Most of the stuff they get from different brands at a discounted price and then sell it to the consumers at a further discounted price. So They don't have much in stock of most of the items they have here. Maybe one pair or two pairs of most of the shoes and the clothes. That is why I said if you see something you like, try and get it immediately. I also saw some nice office shoes that will be very good for going to work, especially with corporate. This other one I was holding, I really liked it, and I think I got it. This very one, it's really very, very nice and comfy, and I think it's going to be durable and it's very affordable. I got it for about £17, so it's really very, very affordable. So this is the where they have the bag section. They have different kinds of bag, from school bag to handbag to party bag to traveling bags, to literally all kinds of bag that you can imagine. And I did not get any because I didn't plan on buying any. And this is where they had the makeup section, perfumes, shower gel, creams, and so many other cosmetics. So I just did window shopping on this part as well, and afterwards I moved on to where they have what do they call it again? I'm trying to remember the name. I think hot water bottle. Yeah, so this section they also have the hot water bottle, and I wanted to get one, but I thought about it that I'm not really a fan of it, so I didn't get any, and I was just going around to see what they have. So if I am interested in any, I could get it, or maybe some other time. So at this point, after touring the city center, I was very hungry and I decided to get shawarma. Is it shawarma I got or wrap? Yeah, I think I got wrap, but they're almost the same thing. You can call it shawarma, you can call it wrap. So I got the medium size wrap, and I moved on to the other parts of the city center, which was looking very beautiful. Actually, at night, Leeds is very, very beautiful when the lights are turned on and you see a lot of people on the streets going home or going to one place or the other. And then I saw this corn stuff. I don't know what they call it, but it's really very nice, and my sister is a great fan of it. Actually, she introduced me to it, so I stopped by to get some for her. And funny enough, it's not really expensive. It's just about £2.50 for the small size and £3 for the big size. I don't know how they do it, but it's as though they take off the corn from the body, and then they cook it, and after cooking they add some spices to it. So the spices are just mayo, butter, pepper, and they're Asian spices. But me, I don't like that Asian spice. So what I just have is mayo, butter, salt, and that is it. So this is it. The guy is done, and he's a very, very nice person. And afterwards, he gave it to me, and I couldn't take it home like the way he gave it to me because I was taking it for my sister. So I asked him if it was possible for him to do it takeaway, so I could put it in my bag and take home for my sister, as she's the reason I actually got it in the first place. And he actually did what I wanted. He wrapped it, and here I am on my way going home after the many stops and the many touring. And that is my bus stop right over there. There are already people waiting for the bus, so I would have to go join them, and it's about 2 minutes because I was taking the bus 12. Actually, I can take bus 13 either way, so it depends on the one coming first. That is simply because both buses are going to same direction to my house, so whichever comes first, I will just take it. And this is the bus. And in UK, we all have to be on a queue, so it's very organized. You could see everybody standing and waiting, and as soon as we start getting in, it's one person at a time. So you have to be on a queue just to get into the bus, and everybody respects one another, which is a very good thing, I must say. There is no rushing, there is no pushing, there is no dragging. It's one person at a time, and then you have to be on the queue. So I literally, obviously, I'm the last person because I was doing recording. I don't want to be in front of people doing recording. And here I am, finally home. I have to use my key fob to get into my house, and this is the lift. So because I stay on the 6th floor, I have to use the lift to get to the 6th floor. But the days where the lifts are broken, I have to take the stairs all the way to the 6th floor, and you cannot imagine how tiring that is. And finally we are home. I immediately walked into my room just to present the sweet Asian corn that I got for my sister, and I actually asked her to close her eyes because it was a surprise. And she was like, "Why are you asking me to close my eyes?" And I was like, "So you don't know how to accept surprises, how to behave to surprises? Come on, close your eyes." And she was arguing, but at the end of the day she closed her eyes, and I presented the corn to her, and she was very, very happy because this is one of her favorite snacks. She really likes it, and she was actually the one who introduced me to this corn. So anytime we visit the city center, we must have 1 or 2 cups, and you can see her there looking very excited, even using her teeth to tear the bag. Bush girl. And here she was asking me for the spoon if I did not get spoon. Actually, she was even looking for spoon. That was why she was turning off and down, and I gave her the spoon from my bag, and she was so happy about it. And this is the end of the vlog, guys. I hope you liked it. Kindly do well to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on my next vlog. Bye for now.